Hey guys, this is Riley over at Bish's RV. I'm in front of the 2019 Cougar 25RESWE. This thing is a recent trade-in and it looks awesome. I'm gonna take this camera and bring it back just a little bit so we get a better view. But really good condition on this thing. It looks fantastic. There's a couple little cosmetic stuff that I noticed and I'll point those out in the video so that you're aware of it. But all in all, it is pretty close to like new. Has some oxidization, just some hard water we need to get washed off. Comes off pretty easily, but decals on it look great. There's one little spot I've noticed has a couple little scratches, but other than that, it looks really good. We do have some really good storage on the front. Good spot for your batteries. Those batteries are toast, so we definitely want to replace those. But great compartment for batteries and your spare tire. Just keeps everything out of the way. We've got a really good size awning over the door as well. Has an LED strip that goes across it on the bottom there, which you can see. I did open this guy up so we can see the storage on the pass-through. I like Keystone's pass-throughs. They have a lot of space inside here, and you can also see their welds. They don't do a quick tack weld or anything like that. They actually weld it together pretty well. So I like that they've got that extra detail there. Do have magnet catches and slam latches on this thing as a standard. This is the part that I had seen. A couple of little scratches. I don't know what would have caused this. That's really, out of the decals, all that I've seen so far. If I notice something else, I'll point it out while going around it. Awning looks good. I'm gonna check it from the top as well just to see how that is. We also do a safety test on these tires to make sure that they're good for the load. The tread on them looks great. I don't see any crackling on the outside, but we'll check the pressure. This one does have the road armor, which has some additional travel assistance, so you can see those little rubber bumpers on the sides. Just makes the towing experience a lot nicer. I'm gonna crawl underneath here for a second so you can see. Underbelly on this also is really nice. Doesn't have any drooping or anything like that, like it's been worn out or had any leaks. It looks really good. We've got electric jacks on this as well, which you can see here on the back with our switch right underneath our outside kitchen. Outside kitchen on this guy. We do have on this one, I've got to get the clip up, get on this end here, have our outside fridge. Ooh. And then also we've got this right here, our actual griddle instead of a 2-burner. Get that closed. Once again, decals on this look really good. Tires look really good. This one does have both the storage rack and the ladder to get onto the roof. We'll jump on the roof in just a second. Love these little storage racks too. Nice when you're up to camping. And this one has a max load of 225 pounds. Still has a label on it, which is kind of cool. You don't usually see that. We do have the outside shower. And then you have really good clearance on the back of this guy. Full walkable roof on this, of course. That's why we've got a ladder. So we're gonna jump up here and take a look. This is less than 10 years old, so we'll go back through. These seals are starting to go on us, but we don't have any leaks or anything like that. But we will actually reseal this roof. Make sure everything is in tip-top shape. Got a lot of space up here. If you wanted to add solar or anything like that later, you got a lot of real estate to work with. Once again, no water damage. This roof is in really good shape. You can see that these seals are getting old, so we will be replacing those. On the other end of this awning, you can see we don't really have any sun damage, just a little bit of discoloration, which is typical. And then the slide out as well looks good. We'll double check the seals on that. Come down here. If you look on the ends too, I do like that they've got these gutters on the side. I know a lot of decent manufacturers will have these, and it's just a little thing, but it helps prevent having any sort of yellowing or discoloration down the sidewall. And we've also got all LED lights on everything too, backup camera prep. And this one's got the cable driven slide. The Cougars with the cable driven, I like that a lot. Gives you a manual override if you lose power. You just take a little, there's a tool that goes behind the fascia. You can bring this in. Same with the slide out here in the master, where that wardrobe slide is. Once again, I don't really see a lot of issues with the exterior. It looks really sharp. They did a great job taking care of this thing. Let's go to the inside so we can see the condition inside here as well. This is a Four Seasons camper, of course. That is standard with the Cougar series, and especially in these Western editions. A little bit better insulation. A lot of space inside here. I'm gonna set this drink here. I apologize for having that, but got a lot of storage space. Right when you enter, you've got these full extension drawers here. This nice little entryway spot. So you've got a pegboard, and then a spot where you can put like a broom or something in here, or like a little mop. There's a lot of hardwood in this. We do have carpet in the slide out. And then some additional storage underneath this. Everything's full extension on those guys. We also have seamless countertops on this, so no cheap T-mold that's going to break off or anything like that. Another thing nice with this type of countertop is you do get bigger sinks typically. So we got our split bowl sink on here with the stainless steel, sprayer attachment. And then next to that we've got our oven. There's the other side of that cabinet for you, by the way. But we've got our oven with some overhead storage. Got our microwave and range hood. Here's our 3 burners in the oven there. Next to that, we have our Dometic gas and electric refrigerator. This is the 8 cubic foot gas and electric, so the biggest single door gas and electric that you can get. And these Dometics are great. Can give you a lot of cool storage. Can be great for boondocking. In this back corner, we have our entertainment center. You can see we have our overhead AC, which is fully ducted throughout. You can see the ducts all the way down. So we've got our air conditioner system, plus more storage in the back of this guy. TV here, and then actually behind the TV, got even more storage. And then our stereo system below that, plus even more storage. I love the cabinetry that they put in this. This is all screwed and glued into place. Not going to be stapled or anything like that. Going to last a lot longer when you're traveling. Once again, talking about boondocking. If you're going to be going out down rougher roads, this cabinetry will handle it. Lots of windows too. So we've got a big rear window and then a bunch of them in the slide out. The slide out is a really good size. You get the theater seats and the booth dinette next to it with the little LED light on it. Now this right here, need to adjust the tension shade on here, but I think we can just get that fixed for you. Then coming up to the master area, we do have our in-command system, which will show, oh, sorry, hard to do that left-handed. There we go. That'll show your water statuses, also run your HVAC, lighting, slide outs, everything will be run through that. Bathroom on this guy does have the jackknife door. Got a little bit of scuffing right up in here, which I didn't notice earlier. Nothing crazy. But in the bathroom itself, a lot of space. We've got our mirrored medicine cabinet right here. A lot of room to work with. Good size sink too. You don't have a dinky little sink. And sitting on this toilet, this is a porcelain toilet. A lot of leg room in front of me here. I'm gonna flip this back around. Even in the seated position, it's not too bad. I've still got some pretty good elbow space. Not gonna feel insanely cramped, even though I do have this linen closet next to me here. And then also in the shower, while I've got this turned around, lots of elbow space in the shower and tons of extra headspace thanks to the skylight above me. So you're not gonna be super cramped in any way here either. This does have a nice little seat. And then some good storage on the end here. Let me show you this linen before I go into the master. So I've had people add rods or additional shelves if you need some more storage space, but a lot of space to put things. Now last but certainly not least is the master bedroom. We've got a queen walk-around bed, storage on either end, plus these little side tables that have plug-ins, so you can put like a CPAP machine, alarm clock. You've even got USB for your phone or your smartwatch. And then the overhead storage as well. This one does have the optional secondary AC in here, the 11,500 BTU Dometic on it. So I'll give you some additional cooling. And then a really good size wardrobe slide that I mentioned from outside. We've got the extendable drawers and good hanging storage. With that, plus, let me get underneath here. And we have additional storage underneath the bed. Really good setup. I love this floor plan. Pretty spacious for the size especially. Get a lot of room because of these big slide outs. Hopefully this video helps. If there's anything I missed or anything else you want me to come back out and point out, more than happy to come through here and show you some more footage of this camper. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you soon.